And like we said, this area is not used to the sheer amount of rain. Governor Andy Beshear gave an update earlier this morning about the residents and how they can start to rebuild and what they need to do if they need help.
The governor spent the morning traveling through Perry, Knott, and Letcher counties, visiting with residents whose homes are nowhere to be found. A few left with a foundation, but not much else.
Houses swept away for miles. They don't know where some parts of people's houses are. Schools, both in Perry and in Knott County, just ruined. Letcher was one of the hardest areas to get to, and one of the areas where, because people couldn't get to them, they had set up their own emergency operation.
While rescue and recovery efforts are expected to continue for weeks, there's some immediate relief for homeowners and renters in a handful of the affected neighborhoods. They can now begin getting individual disaster assistance. Applications are available for those living in Breathitt, Clay, Knott, Letcher, and Perry counties. Beshear today asking FEMA to add 7 others impacted by floods, including Floyd, Johnson, Leslie, and McGoffin, Martin, Owsley, and Pike.
Fully expect, with the damage they've had, for those counties to be added. Just keep working with us. Let's keep making sure we document the damage. This thing is going to expand.
Survivors with homeowners, renters, or flood insurance should file a claim as soon as possible. If your insurance policy doesn't cover all the damage expenses, you may be eligible for federal assistance. Make sure to take photos documenting the damage and begin cleanup and repairs to prevent further damage. Remember to keep receipts from all purchases related to the cleanup and repairs. Then there's the region's now crumbled infrastructure.
It's going to present an enormous challenge in rebuilding, and we don't have the answer to that challenge yet.
Right now, more than 12,000 remain without power. Beshear mentioning some good news over in Letcher County, where cell service has been restored. The governor also ordering flags at all state buildings to fly at half staff for the next week in honor of the flood's victims, lighting the state capitol in green, the color of compassion.